So, picture this. You're a country, a landlocked nation in West Africa, called Burkina Faso. Things are tough, the economy needs a boost, and you're looking for a little help. Then, one day, the International Monetary Fund shows up. Like that friend who always lends you money, but their terms and conditions are longer than a CVS receipt. They come to President Ibrahim Traoré with a shiny offer, a $300 million loan package. It's pitched as a stabilization package, full of investor confidence and credit access. Money that could fund schools, hospitals, roads, but this wasn't just a random act of kindness. The IMF steps in during crises, offering loans to stabilize finances. Traoré looked at this deal and saw something else. Help with strings attached. Strings that can feel like chains. Beneath the promises, a potential trap. This wasn't just about a budget, it was about sovereignty, a nation's future. So, what was actually in this $300 million contract that made President Traoré hit the brakes so hard? The devil wasn't just in the details. He was on page 1, wearing a fancy suit. The biggest red flag was a collateralization clause. Sure, we'll lend you the money, but pledge your gold reserves as security. Sounds like a deposit on an apartment, right? But this was different. Miss a payment for any reason, a global crisis, a drought, anything. The IMF could legally take the gold. Permanently. For a gold-reliant economy, that risk is existential. Like betting the entire farm on a single seed. Lose that gold, and it's not a blip. It's catastrophe. Then came a slick surprise. The Phoenix dollar. Advertised to fight inflation and attract investors, backed by Burkina Faso's gold. But Burkina Faso wouldn't control it. The governance, the decisions, the power, would sit in Western institutions. A brand new house, but they keep the keys. A digital leash managed from thousands of miles away. On his desk, a golden leash and a digital Trojan horse. Traoré had a choice. Sign it, take the money, and keep playing the old game. Or do something different. In front of the cameras, with his nation's flag behind him, he didn't just say no. He said, "We will not surrender our gold, our sovereignty, or our future." He called the deal what it was, an economic coup. A quiet negotiation became a public declaration. The streets answered, immediate, electric. Not policy chatter, dignity and survival. Signs read, "Not our gold and Africa is not for sale." Miners, farmers, students, shopkeepers, all knew what was at stake. Gold wasn't a number on a spreadsheet. It was school